Hey everybody, this is Q from Tech Rents. I am live, so it says. So let me go ahead and pull up the chat. And but before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick speed test on Boost Mobile. Of course, I am streaming from my Wi-Fi because it's better. Now, if I was using the J7 perks with my Boost service, I probably would stream using data, but I'm streaming using the Wi-Fi because I got the best Wi-Fi. So, yeah, let me just run a quick speed test here. Alright, and it does look like I am not deprioritized now, and which is going to be the whole point of this video. We're going to talk about Okay, upload speeds are still crap, so. Alright, so let me go ahead and clear my RAM real quick. And then I'll go ahead and pull up the chat. Hope everybody's doing good on this Sunday. This was not a planned live stream. I just got bored and I just started thinking about it. And I know there's plenty of videos on the internet about this specific topic, but you know, I just thought I would make a video on it. So let me go ahead and pull up the chat. So yeah, give me 1 second. All right. So, so here's the thing. I have experienced both of them, and I'll elaborate on that. So, when I had my other plan with the 6 gigs of data, I intentionally did use all my data within 1 month, just to see. And I should have made the video. I actually did make the video, but I got interrupted, and every time I tried to make it, I kept getting interrupted with phone calls. So it basically, the video never did get released. But basically what happened is after I used all my data, I wanted to see how bad was 2G speeds. And I wanted to see even if I could get maybe possibly 3G speeds. Because I've lived with 3G speeds. You know, when I had my Droid 2 and my iPhone 4S, and even like when I had the Prism 2, when I had the LG Optimus L7, like, so I had a lot of 3G phones before I've had LTE phones. So I lived with 3G, and then I lived with just 4G. So I know the experiences. I mean, and honestly, if you get 3G, that's not that bad. You know, it's workable. You know, YouTube, music, email, social media, it's fine. I wouldn't rely on 3G to download your apps, but you know, it's doable. So basically, 2G was horrible. You could watch a YouTube video, but if you wanted to load even half as fast as it would when you have full speeds, you would have to turn your streaming quality down to, like, I think 144p. It would load a 480p video, but it would take damn near a minute. It was like using it was almost as bad as dial-up. It's very comparable to dial-up. So if anybody's used dial-up or remember how slow dial-up was, you know, back in the day, that's how bad 2G is. So so here's the thing. Deprioritization and throttling are two different things. So throttling is what you're going to get if you have, you know, like the 2 GB plan with Metro, 3 GB plan with Boost, or the 2 GB plan with Cricket. You know, after you lose them 2 gigs, you're gonna go all the way down to 2G speeds. They tell you that a maximum of 128 kilobits per second, which may get you through a couple. You know, it'll get you through a Google search or so. You might be able to read an article. You can definitely check your emails. You can. It's gonna take a while, but you can load Facebook. You know, it's but you can only do basic things, streaming videos and mute. You know, unless like Boost Mobile. You know, they got the plan where where they got it where their tiered plans don't have any. They give you unlimited music services, streaming for music services through certain apps. So like with Boost Mobile, if you use all 3 or 6 gigs of your data or whatever it is, and you still want to listen to Pandora, you can. It'll load just fine because Pandora is one of the partners. But if you're trying to do like Sirius XM or trying to think of something they don't support, Amazon Music, Apple Music, something like that, it's not gonna work. Barely. You may be able to get through. If you do, you're gonna notice some lag and some stutter. So yeah, uh, using 2G data is unusable. It can be unusable. You could probably live through it just for the rest of you, and I think you can. You're gonna have some pretty crazy results, but I think you can do GPS as well. Like I said, it's all kind of slow. So the priors, so with throttling, they're slowing you down to a maximum amount. You're 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna go above that. Like I said, when I slowed down, I thought, maybe I would be able to go above, but I needed an extra gig of data that month, and I just had to pay for another gig of data because it was so, like, it was like, wow, this is so unbearable. This is so unusable. I wouldn't recommend it to nobody. Now, deprioritization means, basically deprioritization is, you have to look at it like this. So basically, the people that use the most is gonna get cut back from the people that so let's say we both are, I'm on an unlimited plan, and the lady is on an unlimited plan or whatever, your husband or whoever. Say you guys got an unlimited plan. Okay, so let's say if you used 30 gigs and he used 10 gigs. Okay, so if you go to a congested area, like a football game, a baseball game, or you go like a pep rally at one of the kids' schools, or you go somewhere where there's going to be heavy cell tower usage. So or you're at the amusement park, say you go to Disney World, okay, you're going to be taking ass of pictures. Okay, so you're sitting there and whatever. Your speed, if it's real congested and just say you use 30 gigs, okay, once you use them 30 gigs, you're going to be slowed down, not to a point where it's unusable. And I'll get to that here in a second because I know it's not unusable, and I'll explain how, all that here in a second. It can be, but like I said, we'll get into this in a second. So you use 30 gigs, you're going to be deprioritized. You're going to be put in last place because the person that didn't use that much, they need, they should be getting the full amount. So you take Boost. Boost is 20, Sprint and Boost and all them, they're 23 gigs. Verizon, I think, is 22 gigs. AT&T is 22 gigs. I think the only one that has a high amount is T-Mobile. I think T-Mobile is 50 gigs, and Metro is like 35 gigs. So, but anywhere is between 22 to, so it's anywhere between 22 to 50 gigs before you deprioritize you. So I'll give you an example. So before I use 20, I know I'm over 20. I have to get to that here in a second. Call him back. So, so I'll wrap this up real quick. So basically, what happens is, I got a text saying, okay, you used 17 gigs the other day. I know I'm over 23 gigs. So I made like at home. I have my speeds have been improving with my iPhone, so I may get about 30 download, a maximum of 30 download, and I can get up to about 9 gigs upload. Okay, so once that happens, you know, but now when I'm deprioritized, I'm gonna get slower speeds, and I did experience deprioritization for the past couple nights because it's the weekend, and I know this can be a busy area during the weekend. So I was getting pull back up the chat here. I was getting like anywhere between 1 to 5 megabits download, and of course my upload speeds are horrible. So basically, they give you unlimited data, but the more you use, the more, they feel like, well, you're gonna be a disruption to the network, so they gotta cut you back a little bit, but they're nowhere near throttling you. Throttling you is unusable. So at times, deprioritization can feel unusable, but like it was like I'm not gonna lie to you. Last night it was so unusable, it really was frustrating me. But it only lasted about 5 or 10 minutes. Once it was done, I was back. I'm back to normal speeds. I ran a after about 10 minutes, I ran a speed test. I was getting 40. I was getting 20 between 20 and 30 download, and surprisingly, I got up to about 10 upload. So it really just depends. But last night it was unusable. But like I said, after a while, give it some time. It's gonna be frustrating, but it'll eventually work itself out. The prioritization does not last for long. Or like I said, you leave out that area, and you go to a less congested area. You're gonna get your full speeds. But deprioritization can be unusable, but in those cases they're very rare. Like I said, as long as I'm getting at least 2 to 3 2 to 3 download, I'm good. I can watch a video, no problem. I can pull up Pandora, I can pull up my emails and stuff like that. So, but throttling, totally different story. It's very unusable. Unless they tell you, okay, I've seen a couple cases where they give you a certain amount of LTE, and then after that, they just take you down to 4G, or they even take you down to 3G. 3G is usable in some cases, in a lot of cases, for, like I said, for streaming and all that, but don't be expecting to take some pictures and upload them to Snapchat. And of course, with Boost Mobile speeds are right now, I don't expect to do that either, unless I'm switching to a phone with a big antenna. So there's a difference between deprioritization and throttling. They're not the same thing. People will, well, what's my cap? Okay, unlimited data is unlimited. Okay, don't get it that food. It is unlimited. You just have a certain amount before you get pushed. You can get pushed to the back of the line. So that's just it. So I know I'm over my 23 gigabytes, and I did this on purpose. I have very good Wi-Fi at home. I don't need unlimited data. But they offered it to me at such a good price. Why not take advantage of it and use the crap out of it? All I'm doing, I mainly watch a lot of YouTube videos all day. I check my email. Like right now while I'm streaming, I'm streaming, whatever. So I'm gonna take advantage of the unlimited data. I got it. So use it. So, and I still use my Wi-Fi when I'm on the computer and different things like that. So yeah. Alright guys, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and call the stream quit. So thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hello?